Please welcome to the channel Life's Wisdom Unleashed, adding value to book reading. In today's video, we're going to see the top 10 lessons learned from the book The Power of Now, a guide to spiritual enlightenment by ECKHART Tolle. Lesson number 1. Life is always just present moments. The main way to reframe your thinking in relation to this book is to consider life as a sequence of present moments. Rather than a story with the past, present and future, this book suggests that all life is and will ever be is present moments one after another. This highlights the importance of making the most of the present day rather than stressing about the past or future. Lesson number 2. Pain is resisting things you cannot change. Tolle makes an argument that is very similar to Stoicism as a philosophy, stating that the only pain we experience comes from resisting the things we cannot change. In a nutshell, we feel or regret or fear about circumstances or experiences in our lives that we cannot change. This pain is unnecessary and we should stop worrying about things we cannot effect for greater happiness. Lesson number 3. Observe yourself. One of the key ways in which you can get rid of the pain of anxiety and stress about the past or future is to observe your own thoughts without judging them. Simply being aware of what your mind is focusing on without constantly berating yourself for wasting time is usually enough to stop your anxiety or fear in its tracks. Simply notice whatever thought is giving you trouble, accept it and move on. Lesson number 4. Full attention to the now. No matter where you are and what you are doing, you should always strive to provide your full attention to the present moment. This requires accepting whatever is happening, as you cannot resist what is happening to you at the same time as fully experiencing it. This will make every experience richer and help you avoid anxiety and pain. Lesson number 5. Don't let the mind wander. While it's important that you accept all the thoughts you experience, that doesn't mean you should let your brain wander without paying attention to the present moment. This will take practice, but the author stresses the importance of training yourself to refocus your mind on what is in front of you in the present moment. Lesson number 6. Acceptance is not defeat. Many think that talking so much about accepting your thoughts or your circumstances is the same thing as allowing defeat to rule your life. This is not the same thing. Accepting your circumstances means you can stop focusing on the pain that whatever negative thing in your life is causing you and begin to change it or act upon it. Lesson number 7. Focus on positive things. As you train your mind to focus on the present, you should simultaneously practice focusing on positive things in the present day rather than ruminating on negative things. This will eventually result in a happy feedback loop that causes your brain to feel encouraged when focusing on the present, as you will eventually expect good things rather than fearing bad ones. Lesson number 8. Avoid complaining. The author makes it clear that complaining is an essentially negative behavior that does not do good to anyone. It is also a huge roadblock when it comes to accepting the present moment. You should instead seek to adapt to your circumstances rather than lamenting the bad things in your life. Lesson number 8. The past can ruin the future. The author explains that focusing excessively on the past can lead you to negative behavior or terrible anxiety that ruins your future. You won't experience moments as they come to their fullest extent. Or you may make choices that are primarily to protect your emotional fragility rather than choices that are to your benefit. Lesson number 10. You are not your mind. The book's spiritual core shines through with this concept, which states that as a person, you are a being of pure consciousness, love, and joy. You are not your brain and all of the fear that comes with the organ within your skull. Becoming enlightened requires that you first recognize your pure consciousness, which is necessarily free from your body. So you are not your mind. So those were the important lessons to be learned from the book The Power of Now by ECKHART Tolle. So hope you like the content. If you really like the content, please do subscribe to the channel Life's Wisdom Unleashed, adding value to book reading. The hard copy book link and the audio book link is given in the description box for your future reference. Hoping to meet you in future with more such useful content. Till then, thanks for watching Life's Wisdom Unleashed, adding value to book reading.